Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Inner Healer. It's your girl Shakri, and today we're going to be talking about angel number 999. Comment down below completion, maturity. Those are the things that I think of when I see angel number 999. Have you been seeing angel number 999? All right, we're going to get you right though. So when I see angel number 999, that lets me know to go back and finish something that hasn't been completed. If I started something and I know that I didn't complete it, if I see angel number 999, that's my angel's like, girl, you need to go back and finish what you started. Like, what are you doing? So you have to go back and finish something maybe. Maybe it's a conversation. Maybe you need closure to something. It's time for you to get your closure that you've been looking for. Maybe someone else needs closure. It has something to do with completion. It has something to do with maturity. You growing past something. So when I say growing past something, maybe something is about to end. Something needs to end so that you can make room for something new that's coming in. When I see angel number 999, like I said, that means something is ending, something is closing, something is finished, and now it's time to make room for something that is about to come after that. Because what comes after, like in single digits, what comes after 9, you go all the way back to 1, right? So that, and what does 1 mean? 1 means the beginning of something. So 9 is the end of something. So now you have to make room for something else that's coming in. It's the completion of something. Only you would know that. So when I see the number 9, I think of Mars. Mars is your energy. How do you exert yourself? What do you do? Just go for something. When I see 9, it's telling me like you have to go for something. Something is itching, scratching, burning for you to come and get it. You have to go and exert your energy somewhere. Something, like I said, something needs closure so that you can make room for something else. It's time for you to pick that energy back up so that you can go on to the beginning. Now you have to go to, you didn't finish something, and now it's time for you to go to the beginning of something else, right? Another thing I think of when I see the number 9, I think of the 9th house in astrology. The 9th house has to do with Sagittarius. Sagittarius has to do with either traveling to foreign lands, or it has something to do with higher learning. So now it's time for you to maybe go back and get your degree, maybe go back and finish something that you were learning that you just stopped abruptly. Maybe it's time for you to pick back up and become like something that you were destined to be. It's something that needs your attention that you have to go back and complete so that you can go on to the next chapter in your life. That means when I see 9, that means that a chapter is coming to an end. So you have to go and close that chapter, finish that chapter out, finish it strong. Energy. Remember, 9, energy, Mars, energy. So you have to go there and finish strong. So sometimes when I see the number 9, like I said, Sagittarius, higher learning, maybe you are supposed to be the teacher. Maybe you're supposed to go back and get your students. Go get your students so that y'all can go into the next chapter together, right? Funny story. So I've been seeing 999. So I had to go back through my videos to see which angel numbers that I actually didn't see, that I didn't record, that I didn't even pay attention to. And guess what happened? 999 was the number that wasn't finished. So guess what I had to do? I had to come back and complete this chapter so that we can go on to the next chapter and healing ourselves with this channel. This channel is Inner Healer. So we are here to heal ourselves, to learn how to heal ourselves, because honestly, there's no such thing as someone healing you. You have the ability to heal yourself. You just have to have that knowledge. What? Oh, hold up. Did I just say knowledge? Did I just say something about the 9th house? Did I just say that we can heal ourselves? Yes, we can. We can heal ourselves. It's possible. So also when I said 9th house deals with travel, so maybe you have to get out and travel. Go see the world. Go see something. Funny story. Well, funny enough that I've been seeing 999 because it's the time of year where I'm supposed to travel. We travel by plane 4 times a year. So it's that time again. So this is the final trip of the year. So we have to finish this thing strong. It's saying like, yo, like, did you book those plane tickets? Did you get the rental car? Did you get the Airbnb? Did you get everything? Make sure you have a checklist so that you can make sure that you have everything that you need to have when you go on that plane trip, when you go on that long distance travel. Maybe you want to travel across country. Maybe you want to just jump in your car and travel somewhere. Maybe you just want to go to the next state over. But I also think of travel when I see the angel number 999, or when I see 9 period. I think of traveling. So when I see angel number 999, what I think of business also. Why do I think of business? Because 9, energy. What do you use your energy for? You use your energy so that you could, energy is currency, right? Some people say energy is currency. So start that business so that you can exert your energy into that business so that you can get something out of it, which is the currency, so that you can like just be more elevated in your life, right? I also think of maybe like a business that has to do with like spirituality, which is the 9th house. And then I also think of a business that involves traveling. Like maybe you want to travel somewhere. Maybe you want to travel for business. Maybe you want to have a business in traveling, like something like that. I think of when I think of the number 9. Why? Because Sagittarius is traveling, spirituality, higher learning, things like that. And then 9 is energy. So when you're exerting your energy, hopefully on something that you actually like to do. Start a business in something that you actually like to do and then exert your energy there. Funny thing about the number 9, no matter how many times you add the 9 up, the answer will always come to 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9 plus 9 plus 9 is 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. Then so on and so forth. So no matter how many times you add up the 9, then we're going to go all the way to 9 times 9. 9 times 9 is 81. What do you get? 8 plus 1 is 9. So anytime you have the number 9, it will always end in 9. So what does that mean? When you see 9, it's time for completion of something. So when we say the end of something, okay, it could be the end of a toxic relationship because 9 deals with Mars. Mars deals with energy, but Mars also deals with your anger, how you exert yourself. How do you act when you're angry? Like maybe you need to end a toxic relationship. Why do I say toxic? Because 9, Mars also deals with how toxic are you? So maybe it's time to complete 9, a toxic relationship, 9, and time to just close that chapter. Take your life back. Now it's time for you to do what you need to do for your life. Take your life back and start new, right? So end something, start something new. 9, all the way back to the beginning, which is 1. So funny enough, the number 9 also deals with your head, which Mars is ruled by Aries. Aries rules the head. So when I think of this, it's like, yo, stop playing with my head. Like, stop letting people play with your head. Don't let nobody play on your top. Like, it's time to end that. Like I said, end the toxic cycle. That push, pull, we're done with that, right? We are done with that. Don't let nobody play with your head. So 9 is the highest single digit number. So you've been through every cycle, right? So now it's time for you to start living. Now you have to go to living because like if it's the end of the single digits, now you go to 10. What is 10? 10 broken down is 1, but it's also the first number of the double digits. So now you're going into the next chapter, right? So also when I see like the 9, it's like you've been through enough. Like I said before, you've been through all the numbers. So you've been through enough. You've been through the happy, the sad, the changes, the spiritual, I've got the money now. You've gone through all of these different cycles and you might not have the money that you feel like you have, but everything happens the way that it's supposed to happen. You've gotten enough money to be able to take care of yourself so far, right? So now you're at the end and now you've been through all of these different emotions. So now it's time for you to, what I said before, take life back, take charge back of your life. Take charge back of your life. What I mean by that, like you're safe now. You're able to do what it is that you want to do. It's time to end like your dating life maybe. Maybe it's time you done met somebody and now it's time for you to end all that toxicity, end all of the dating because 9, again, like you're done dating. Now you're ready for that big commitment. Maybe you're ready for marriage. Maybe you're ready to have a baby. Maybe you're ready for the next chapter of your life, right? So now you can go blissfully because the 9 means that you're done with whatever is happening before. Like whatever was happening before, that's over. That part is over. So now something new is coming in and you can only hope for the best, right? So just pray that something new is coming in and that new that's coming in is something that's going to be good because you're done with the heartache, the pain, all of that. And then on the flip side, like maybe you've been living in bliss this whole time and now it's telling you like, okay, that chapter is about to end. Maybe you're about to go through a little turbulence. And it's fine, because bad things don't happen forever, just like good things don't happen forever. We have to have that balance, that negative and positive charge, like a battery. A battery has both sides, the negative and the positive charge. So why do we think in our life that it's always supposed to be good? Or when things are bad, we think like, oh, this bad is going to last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Everything comes to a completion. Every emotion comes to a completion, and then you go to another emotion. So just think of that. If you're going through anything, just think like, okay, this is about to be over. Something else, another emotion is about to come through. So with 9 being the last single digit number, I look at it as, okay, now your third eye is being activated. Your third eye could be opening because you've been through all of these emotions. So now you have that solid foundation. Nothing can penetrate it now. Like nothing can penetrate it. You done been through all seasons. You done been through all emotions. Of course, they're going to come back around. The seasons are going to come back around. The emotions are going to come back around. But you have that 9, that higher knowledge, that more knowledge now on how to deal with each emotion when they come. Because now you're more equipped, right? So I think of that, like nothing can penetrate that foundation that you're building now. So when you go back to number 1, after this stage is over, now you're on a different wavelength, and being on that different wavelength, now you're able to see it with a new set of eyes. That third eye. You can close your eyes and still see what's happening. Why? Because your third eye is activated, right? So funny enough, I think of like, this is something that was so far-fetched, but it was something that I really thought that would be significant. Okay, so when I see people with a life path number 9, they are like, what I seen, now this is only what I seen. What I seen that they are most compatible. What is that? Sun is flying around. I seen that they are most compatible with, what is, oh, it's Lent. Okay, so I see that they are most compatible with 6 life path people. So when I see the 6 and the 9, you're compatible. So now you probably ready to stop being a dog, or whoever you about to deal with, like they was a dog before and now they ready to just settle down. Like the 6 is family, the 9 is the humanitarian, the 9 is the person who is like the most live out of the crew. So you have like, when I think of 9, I think of like the more dominant person in a relationship. And when I think of 6, I think of the more meek person and then the more dominant person. So now you have a match, right? And then, okay, so now you have the 6 and the 9. So let's take it further. A 6 and a 9, isn't that the symbol for Cancer? So Cancer, now what is that? Family. And then the 6 and the 9, that's like your, people call it like soulmates. They call it twin flames. They call it all of this stuff. I just say that that's your forever person. Like, I do believe in soulmates. I do believe in twin flames. But what's out here today is not what I think of soulmates or twin flames when I see these people like, oh, that's my soulmate. Oh, that's my twin flame. Like, nah. But whatever. I think of that. I think of you found your forever person. I feel like you are compatible with this other person. Love is coming. Something is coming to you. Something good is coming to you. Like I said, you've been through every emotion. So you've been praying for whatever you've been praying for. It's about to come to you because you've been praying for it. You've been asking for it. You've been patiently waiting for it. It's about to come. So affirmations I think of when I see angel number 999. Affirmation number 1. I finish everything I start. 9 is completion. It's maturity. Now you are ready to graduate to the next phase. So I finish everything I start. Finish whatever it is that you had going on so that you can open up that door for the next thing to come in. Affirmation number 2, I welcome change. Remember, something is about to change because something is about to come to an end. So if something is about to come to an end, then change is inevitable, right? So I welcome change. And in welcoming change, you want to actually put in there, I welcome positive change, because if you're welcoming in any kind of change, like, I mean, of course, like I said, you're going to go through every emotion. It's not even what if this happens or if this happens. Like, you're going to go through every emotion throughout your life, right? But when you're seeing something like this, like, you could be going through turbulence and you want to welcome in positive change. You can be living in bliss. Like I said before, you want to welcome in that change. What you want to be prepared for it. Because you're seeing this, you are more aware and you are more prepared and you're well equipped for it. So if it is something that, you know, it's about to get rocky a little bit, like, prepare yourself for it. Just start preparing. And then the last affirmation, I use my power for good. Remember, I said you done been through all the numbers. You done been through all the emotions. So you have that power. You have that knowledge. You are equipped with the knowledge. Now you have to use it for good. Everything you do, you want to use it for good, because bad karma can come back on you. And you don't want it to come back on you. Whether it's going to come back on you or come back on your offspring, you don't want to be out here dealing in bad dealings or whatever. Remember, I said business up there. So you don't want to be practicing bad business and then it misses you, but then it hits someone close to you. You don't want that. So you want to use your power for good. I use my power for good. Now, that's the video on angel number 999. Comment down below if you've been seeing 999. Comment down below, like I said, completion, maturity, or even comment down below, what are you doing when you see angel number 999? What happens next? Let me know. Sound off in the comments. Peace.